What's up, everybody, and welcome to Very Real Tournament, a comedy battlecast that pits two very real opponents against each other in a very real fight. This week, we have another special guest for you all. It's my wife. You guys remember Borat, that movie?
Yeah.
And several of the times you said, my wife, in this podcast.
And I say it to my wife all the time.
Constantly.
Yeah, we got her on the podcast. So
Hey, listeners.
we gave up our baby for this podcast life.
Okay.
So let's do it. This week, we have Charlie's Angels versus the A-Team.
Oh, that's RoboCop. Sorry, guys.
Damn, you keep doing that.
Yeah.
All right, this is already off the rails. I'm Nick Potter.
I'm Joey Potter.
I'm Blair Potter.
I'm Butler Carter.
And it's about to get very real. When the baby's away, mommy and daddy are gonna podcast. That's right. We have the power couple. Did you not like that?
I hated it.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
All right. Well, you're
I don't like-
weakening the power couple right now. You need to be strong with me. I've brought my wife on to talk about some silly fights with us, and we just left that baby
We did.
Oh, yeah.
Just sitting at the house
with the dogs.
She's in the car right now.
Did you give her a TV remote and like a soda to drink? Or?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, the dogs are watching her. It's fine.
Yeah, they're probably eating all her toys right now.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, but for real, she's with her grandmother. She's
Okay,
not
yeah.
alone.
Oh,
okay,
oh,
just...
Yeah.
But the power couple's in the house.
Hey.
Say hi again, Blair.
Oh, hello.
Why don't you tell the listeners just a little bit about yourself? How much? Okay, out of 5 stars, how many of the stars would you give to Borat the movie?
Oh, no.
You can go over 5.
I can go over 5. Thank goodness. Oh, ooh. I was not sure how I was going to rate that. No. Do I have to rate it in front of all these people?
Right
2
now.
stars. 2
There's
stars.
like 2 people.
2 stars.
You're fine.
All right, Bruno.
I don't know. I like Bruno better.
Oh, really? I was going to go the Borat was better than Bruno.
Yeah,
never
you're
saw
in the
Bruno.
minority.
I
over
am in the
there.
minority. I know this.
How'd you
No.
feel about the talking penis at the beginning?
You know what? I'm for a good penis most of the time. Yeah, count me in.
Hey, Nick, I guess you got that good penis.
Yeah.
It's
Good
true.
job, Nick.
Yep. Mm.
Way to penis.
Yeah, we'll just be sitting around and she'll. You know what?
I want to hear where this is going.
We gave you an out. We gave you an out.
I know, I didn't have to say
Right.
anything, actually.
Right.
She'll just talk about how good my penis is.
Wow.
It's like, can I get a
Couple,
quick
everyone.
peek? And I'm like, we're at the grocery store.
Oh, people are going to hear
Blair.
this. Your mother listens to this podcast.
Shit, we've said worse things than this.
You haven't listened to Very Penis Tournament?
Oh, no, I mean, I've heard.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
It's on Pornhub.
Yeah, I uploaded that one to Pornhub.
Right.
Hey, man, think about the viewership you would get on
Exactly.
Pornhub.
Sorry, I interrupted you with my good joke about rating Borat. Tell us about yourself a little bit. I won't interrupt this time.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah. No, I feel a little bit uneducated in this crew, just a very low amount of pop culture knowledge, but I do know a lot about Charlie's Angels and A-Team's going down. I'm just going to say that. Yeah, mostly my pop culture is limited to Dungeons and Dragons.
Nerd.
Nerd.
Starting a new campaign this weekend.
We are, it's true.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
exciting.
Joey won't be there.
Yeah, Nancy Drew. I know a lot about Nancy
We're
Drew.
doing a Nancy Drew campaign in Dungeons and Dragons. We're
It's going to be
We're
amazing.
gonna solve some
Hand them
cool
out.
mysteries.
Yeah.
Oh, Butler backed out. Darn it.
Oh, man, those investigation roles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all there is.
Okay.
Investigation
But yeah,
roles.
you've
Yeah.
seen Avengers Infinity War, so
I have.
you're pretty much caught up.
I've been dragged to all the Marvel movies.
Dragged.
That is pop culture.
Yeah, that's all there is.
They're a treat.
They are.
every time.
They're a lovely treat.
Every thrice a year.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in it for the popcorn and the comfy seats.
Now that we have a kid, we can basically only go see Marvel movies.
Yeah.
If we're allowed to go 3 times a year, it's just Marvel movies. Sorry, Deadpool. I'll wait for DVD.
DVD 480p?
I'll wait for a cam next week.
Ooh, wait.
This motherfucker watched Cap Civil War on cam, and I wanted to blow my brains out.
You know, Joey, I also didn't go to the theaters to see Spider-Man Homecoming. I watched a cam.
It breaks my heart when he tells me this.
I was very poor last year when those movies came out. I had to watch it on cam.
$5 Tuesday!
Didn't even have $5.
Oh, okay.
But now we're doing podcasts, making that podcast money, which means just Butler spent a lot of money.
Yeah, we all just owe Butler money.
Yeah,
I've almost paid him back.
I'll get
Oh,
there.
and Blair also owes me money. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because she
it's
just
true.
said we.
Well, I just think my money is Nick's money.
Like Colin was here last time. He didn't owe me.
My money is not her money, by the way. Her money is mine.
Oh.
We have a kind of a Handmaid's Tale situation going on in our
The
house.
power couple, everyone.
Because I'm very powerful.
I'm feeling the power.
I get all the monies.
resonates.
He has no idea about any of our money.
God,
Yeah.
where does it all go?
Yeah, I handle all of it. That's
How's that
fine.
health insurance that you got from your wife?
Oh, it's sick.
Good, I'm going to start making those doctor's appointments. Holler at your healthy boy.
Ooh, wait.
I had to walk
nothing wrong
out of
with
the
that.
dentist's office yesterday because I didn't have dental. And they're like, oh, a cleaning and x-rays, $170. And I was like, I just paid $150 to get new glasses. See ya.
At least I can see my way out.
Had you already gotten the work done?
No.
So you just
Oh, okay, good.
They were like, give me
running
that
out the
mouth.
door.
I still have all that stuff that tastes kind of like bubble gum in my mouth. I'm just spitting it out.
That's why they make you pay first, Butler.
Right. I'm also on my wife's insurance. It's wonderful.
It's so good to have wives that just take care of us.
Right. I get a
All
free
right.
pair of glasses every year.
Yeah, you can have 2 cleanings a year. Those teeth
I'm
cleanings.
sure everyone's super interested by this.
All right.
Speaking of
Wife
cleanings,
cast.
let's get into this fight. I don't know. We have, for you all, Charlie's Angels versus the A-Team.
Right.
A-Team.
Clean up the
Bum, bum, bum,
fools.
bum, bum.
On Team Angels. Girl power team. Team Cameron Diaz.
No.
Team Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Team Drew Barrymore, me and my wife, Blair, and
That
then
would be me, yeah.
yes, and then on
forget her
Team
Face.
Face. Okay, you're going with Team Face Team.
Face team.
Face Team
Face Team
is
6.
Butler and Joseph.
Yo.
That's us.
Although, since 3 of us are Potters, we could just gang up on Butler and jump on him.
I mean, Butler and Zach did try to overthrow me during the 1v1v1.
I was just listening to that earlier today, and I was like, "Damn, that's so dirty the way they did
They
it."
dogpiled on
Well,
me.
as long as I get the A team, I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we'll just
we'll be the
different
3
Charlies.
Charlies.
and
It just makes sense.
All right, I call Lucy Lou.
Damn it. Okay, Drew
I'll
Barrymore.
be Cameron Diaz, but can I be Cameron Diaz from The Mask?
No.
No.
Damn it.
No.
Right, so game changer. You're not
Okay, I guess we'll do 2v2, make it fair.
All right.
But yeah, let's get into it right now. Blair, tell us about Charlie's Angels.
All right, so this trio, Charlie's Angels, which if we're talking about, we got the show, we got the movies, we got lots of stuff to
We're
go
mainly
on.
going to be talking about the remake movies.
Yes.
Because those television shows are multiple seasons long, and they're from like the 70s and 80s.
And kind of garbage in their own ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to make that clear.
And significantly weaker. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the movies, we've got Natalie, Dylan, Alex, Cameron Diaz, Drew Barrymore, Lucy Liu, respectively.
Yeah.
They also have Bosley. Bosley changes from one movie to the next.
Yeah.
First, we've got
Bill Murray doesn't do sequels,
Murray.
except for Garfield.
He didn't
What a
do the Garfield
mistake.
sequel.
He didn't do it?
No. You know the
Okay.
story about the Garfield thing, right?
No.
Any regrets, Garfield?
The director or the writer of the Garfield movie had the last name Cohen. So he thought it was the Coen Brothers movie. And there's the myth about Bill Murray getting like the recordings, and if he likes it, he takes it. So
Yeah.
he just took it on the name alone without and signed the contract without realizing that it wasn't the Coen Brothers.
Oh.
He's an idiot. So
Yeah, that's how. Why would you think the Coen brothers, directors of Fargo, are gonna do Garfield?
I wanna watch that
Robert
movie.
Rodriguez does Spy Kids.
I guess that's true. Fair. That it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But anyway,
All right, then there's Bernie Mac. He comes in the second one, and then there
Bernie Mac was in Garfield too.
I see what you did there.
Oh.
Sorry,
Man,
I'm
that's
gonna
never happened to me on this podcast where someone was just like, not funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna be shutting you
Your
down.
wife's
Oh, that
here.
sucks because that's your teammate.
No, I'm sorry. I'll pump you up. I got this. Yeah, so Bernie Mac was actually the brother, quote unquote. But there's also Charlie, who runs this team via speakerphone. So they are a privately contracted, I want to say crime-fighting trio, but that's not exactly right, because they're more like PIs, because they are privately contracted. They just have infinite amounts of money, just stupid money. They just throw it away on things. Masters of disguise, capable of all kinds of break-ins and
they're multilingual.
they can fly or drive any sort of apparatus. They're capable
Swear to God,
of
they
everything.
keep cutting to things. Lucy Liu is a fucking astronaut.
Yeah, it's in the clip. Like, she was recruited. She was an astronaut.
Yeah, they
Real
can drive
life.
monster trucks, dirt bikes, helicopters.
Formula One cars. Yeah, just they can do it all, and they just look sick while they do it.
So sexy.
They were my childhood female crushes. I'm just obsessed with these three women, and still sort of.
Did you play the Charlie's Angel game on GameCube?
I didn't have a GameCube.
Don't worry, no one played that game.
I didn't know there was one.
I was real busy playing the Harry Potter game on PlayStation.
Oh yeah, those are pretty good.
They
Yeah.
were.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Charlie's Angels.
Thank you. I don't care which one of you. Do you want to tell us about a team?
I'll do it. We got the leader, John Hannibal Smith,
That's a
known
cool
from
name.
this point Hannibal. He's man. He's a planner.
Yeah.
He plans things.
Does he love it when plans come together?
He
does.
loves it. When
Does
a
he
plan
hate it? Does he
comes
say that
together.
he hates it when plans fall apart?
No.
Someone's like, "Oh, we're actually not having that party." He's
Just
like,
so you know, they never do.
Yeah, their plans never fall apart because they always come together.
Right.
In the movie played by Liam Neeson, which was pretty perfect because he just has that. It's not smarminess, but just like I don't know his voice when he just says "plan come together." It's just like it's almost like Rip Torn, where it's just like, "Oh, I believe everything you're saying."
Right.
So yeah, he is also a master of disguise.
yeah.
So is another member, Face. What's it?
Templeton Face something.
Peck.
Yeah, and he from now on will be known as Templeton.
Nope.
Nope,
go
incorrect.
with
Probably
Face.
Bradley Cooper
Right.
or Face Man.
I'm gonna call him Templeton.
Okay, you can call him Templeton. He's the straight up like con artist. Like I don't know how this clash is gonna go because I feel like Face and the Angels are just gonna come down to a seduce off, and who knows who will win that?
The Angels.
Right.
We'll see.
I don't
But
know.
we
Man.
have Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper. I feel like James Gunn watched A-Team. And it's like that's Rocket Raccoon right there in 2010. We watched that and he was like, yeah. So I was like, he kind of acts like Rocket Raccoon in this movie a little bit.
But I feel like they all kind of do. They're all just like, let's throw a bunch of stuff together and make weapons.
We'll get to that
Right.
probably. Then we have with Bosco B.A. Baracus.
The coolest name.
The coolest name.
Almost as cool as the name of the actor.
Well, we have Mr. T, who played him originally, and then we have in the new one Rampage Jackson.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Is that his only film credit?
I think so.
Yeah.
But he somehow is like, I was watching the movie and then watching clips from the show and looking at Mr. T, and Mr. T was always like this badass, like muscular dude. But then you look at B.A., well, you look at Rampage, and you're like, he's way bigger than Mr. T.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's hefty.
Yeah, he's hefty. He also he named his fists.
Oh, okay. Give it to
He
us.
tatted pity and fool
Right.
on his fists.
It's his first scene.
But yeah, he clearly, as we're talking about, is the muscle. He also drives a sick van, except not in the new movie. It gets destroyed almost immediately and never comes back.
Right.
Dang.
But then we have Mad Dog Murdoch. MD Murdoch.
Comic relief.
Comic relief and the pilot. That's all he does. He just pilots stuff.
But
It's
real
weird.
good.
Like they all have, like there are things that they can do. It's like you're gonna sit this one out because we don't have a plane. It's like, all right.
In the
And that's
movie, they
him.
did that?
Yeah, except
But
he
he
It's
showed
like
up.
you're out of this movie
He
until
showed,
we
he
close.
showed up with a plane, but
Yeah.
it was just kind of like, yo,
Had to go find his own.
Sorry, man. Also, he is a fucking crazy person. It's like alluded that he like to give a little bit of back. So in the show they were Vietnam vets, and in the movie they were Gulf War vets. Army Rangers, and they've been alluded to being like Green Berets or ex-Green Berets. But yeah, so apparently Murdoch like crashed a plane in Vietnam and went crazy and like all this stuff, and he's constantly in like a mental asylum. Like he's just insane, but man, can he pilot shit, doing like barrel rolls in a helicopter, doing stalls to dodge heat-seeking missiles.
Barrel rolls in a C-130.
Yeah, he can pilot anything.
He can barrel roll anything.
Yeah.
That's gonna come in handy.
Right.
Yeah.
Can also, real quick, pilot a tank in the air. That's pretty cool.
That was bonkers.
Well, yeah,
That
that was like the
awesome.
selling point for the movie. I remember back in 2010, I was hyped about them flying a tank.
It was a great scene. Still,
Yeah.
it held up.
It's fun.
But yeah, that's the A team.
All right, cool. Well, let's get right into this. Blair, I was thinking while you were saying, it never really clicked with me that it's just like the Charlie's Angels are just a private organization that like can do. They start the movie in an airplane. Okay, and this is like one of the only real masks they use. It's LL Cool J.
No, they use multiple real masks.
Right.
Go ahead.
Well, it's funny because they decided to be LL Cool J in the very beginning, but later Cameron Diaz and Drew Barrymore just have like fake mustaches and comb overs.
Yeah, I don't understand that choice.
Yeah, it's weird.
It didn't matter. Lucy Liu was all leathered out.
But
so.
they start by getting this guy is like, you got the diamonds, and LL Cool J's like, yeah, dog, got him
In my hand.
Yeah.
in my hand.
You got the bomb.
And he's like, yeah, it's strapped up. It was like, okay,
I am the bomb.
Yeah, he says, I am the bomb. And I was like, oh man, you don't even know what you said because you just that also means that you're cool in a certain time period.
And he's not. He's not cool.
He's not cool. Then they just fucking open the plane to the door, or open the door to the plane.
They kill everyone in the
That's
plane
what
when
I'm
they
saying.
do that.
Like they just jump out of the plane. It looks cool, but then while they're flying in midair, you're like, those doors don't just like close. They sucked everybody out of that fucking out of that
like
plane.
Like an airline?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like,
Okay,
kills
but
a
I am
lot of
going to
people.
say, I'm going to assume they just took off. They're still flying at a low altitude.
Well, how
No.
low is it
Yeah.
before you're just dead when you hit the ground?
Yeah.
Well, they actually parachute onto a speedboat.
Yo.
They do, but
But-
do all the people in the plane?
No, they're all dead.
They don't have a waiting
That's what I'm saying. This
speedboat.
private organization just like killed everybody on a flight where a guy with a bomb was going to do it. So it's like,
Well, maybe he was going to like fly it into some other
We'll see,
location
Nat.
and blow up.
okay. And they're like, sorry, Charlie is on. I was going to call him Charles
Sorry,
for
Charlie.
a second. Charlie's on the phone with like the president. Like, sorry about that, man. I did save you though, so
Yeah.
I won't be arrested. You're welcome.
well, now it's like a mysterious plane incident instead of a terrorist attack.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
Malaysian Airlines. Charlie's Angels got on there, and
For
LL
a
Cool J,
sweet
a
name drop,
person.
Nick.
For a hot second, I wasn't sure when the first Charlie's Angels came out, and I was like, they're able to put this out after 9/11?
Nope.
Nope.
Sure
And
weren't.
I remember it was
Yeah.
2000.
Yeah, that's what we got going is we're a legit private organization with a billionaire
Oh, yeah, just
backing.
infinite
You guys
funds.
are on the lam.
See, but
Right.
we don't need the money.
Here's
we just
the-
have
Here's the thing.
perfect timing.
Here's the thing that I loved watching both of these is that the backstory of them is that they do a mission. They're Army Rangers or whatever. They're military and they're a squad. And they do a job, and this happens in both the show and the movie. They do a job, and then kind of off the record, and then their commanding officer gets killed while they're doing the job. So they just think they're terrorists, and they just get labeled like convict, like they get arrested and they're just convicts, and they're just like out on the run. So they're not a private organization; they're a secret, like a secret squad.
I know, but the government's also after them.
But
Right. I feel like that is a real hindrance.
that's probably how this fight happens. Is that Charlie has been contacted? They're like, the president,
hired.
right? The president's like, all right, I forgive you for the plane. I don't know why I'm talking to you about this plane, but sure. The only person higher than Charlie is the president.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, there's these guys. They look really cool, and they're super awesome and fun, but I
Yeah.
do need your girls to go get them.
Yeah.
When Charlie contacts the A team, does he say that his name is Lynch?
yeah, because that's like the crux person
Right.
of the movie where Lynch has like set them up.
Right. It's
And-
always Lynch.
Yeah, it's Agent Lynch, and then they figure out that the dude isn't actually Agent Lynch, and then a spoiler at the end of the A-Team, John Hamm shows up and was like, "Hey, this is my prisoner now." And they just like black ops him out,
Right.
and he's like, "Hey, what's your name?" He's like, "Agent Lynch." He's like, "Of course."
Well, they're just all Lynch, right?
Yeah, they're just Lynch is just out to get him, no matter who. Lynch is a mantle.
It's like Agent Smith.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
then I think that all three of the angels would be dressed as John Hamm when they come to kill you guys.
Oh, like Agent
Yeah.
Smith.
Yeah.
Except John Hamm. But no, what I loved about A-Team is that, you know how MacGyver can take what's in this room and make something of it? Mm-hmm. A-Team thinks of something, and then they just have all the stuff. It happened
so-
in the show, and it happened in the movie, where it's just like, we need this, this, and this.
Right.
We got it.
Right. We need a
Where'd you get
super
that?
magnet. Where'd you get that super magnet?
C-130? Like, where'd you get that?
Right.
Oh, so they have the power of wishing.
I guess so.
Well, they have infinite luck. They
Yeah.
have like the most luck I've ever seen. And that plays into another note I had was that they have ridiculous timing. They're masters of ridiculous timing. Like that's their superpower in my mind.
Yeah.
Like there can be things crashing all around them and somehow with timing they're dodging it.
Some would
it's not
say
hurting them.
It's planning.
Well,
I don't know. You could say the same thing for Charlie's Angels, though.
They
They're
do
like
always
dodging
have-
bullets.
They always have everything they need.
Yeah, absolutely.
They
And
never-
they don't even need to make what they need because they already have created it, brought it.
Yeah,
with
it's like,
them.
what's better, the power of wishing or $1 billion? I wish that was in the Social Network. No, wishing things into fruition isn't cool. You know what's cool? $1 billion.
I don't know if that would have landed the same way.
No, not quite the same. But yeah,
It's
talking
like the
about just,
genie
like,
across the table from him.
Yeah.
just like stupid luck. Drew Barrymore, right, jumps backwards out of a window. Magically, her sheet catches on an edge of glass,
Oh,
so
yeah.
she doesn't tumble to her
She's
death.
super naked.
Yeah. In the second one, they all are like trying to escape this warehouse, and they grab a rope and they all climb. It's like going towards the ceiling, and they all put their feet up, and then they kick through this wooden ceiling. And in midair, they all grab a plank of wood and grind down a ship's like rope that's tied to the dock.
Oh, whoa, dude.
Like this huge. I was like, "What? The fuck?
it's amazing.
How did you plan for that?"
Yeah. Something Butler says luck, and there is a lot of luck involved there. But I will say they are so in sync to the point where
right.
Hannibal is like rappelling down a skyscraper, and then BA just at the right time across the street fires a tear gas thing, and it hits the window right as Hannibal is like at the window, like goes through his legs basically, and like crashes in. Like also throws a dude out of a window, and then Mad Dog comes in and catches the parachute with a helicopter like feet and flies away with them. They are that in sync because of the planning.
Well, all of that happened in like a 30-second period.
Yeah.
Too.
I think it was the planning then, because you might as well call us Justin Timberlake and Lance Bass because we're so in sync.
Ooh-wee.
Wow.
I'm pissed.
So, disregarding that,
You might as well call us Chris Kirkpatrick because we are so in sync with each other.
What about Joey Fatone?
You might as well call us JC Chazé
Oh, damn it. It's not Joey Fatone.
This has gone so
because
far.
we're so in sync over here on the Charlie's Angels team.
No, really, it's pretty insane.
but
Because of the planning.
Planning.
real quick note
Because of
about
$1
what
billion.
Joey was saying.
Yeah.
A little inconsistency I noticed. Didn't notice any others throughout the whole movie.
The 3D glasses.
No.
There's
no.
a continuity error.
Well, no, mine was when Liam Neeson is coming down on the rope. In that part you were just describing, he's coming down on the rope and he has to shoot out a window and go in there. Then the dude above uses his jacket to ride that rope to the ground. And I was like, where did the rest of the rope come from? How did you not just plummet like 10 stories? So that's
Also,
neat.
in that sweet scene, BA which in the show is bad attitude, and clearly in the movie it's badass.
Right.
Runs down a building, rappelling down.
He actually doesn't
This-
run. I just watched that clip.
This motherfucker could take Ethan Hunt with some rappelling action.
I don't think we had very much repelling in Charlie's Angels,
Not
but this
much
isn't a
repel?
repel off.
No,
okay,
and here's
sorry.
the thing, okay? Charlie's Angels, they're all good at everything.
That's
I
the
think
crazy
you all
thing.
have some weak links.
Yeah,
all
because
right?
seriously, they can all do. They're all like in the first one. You think, oh man, Lucy Liu is the scientist. In the second movie, they're at a crime scene, and Drew Barrymore like uses a light, and she's like, that shoe is a Jordan. It came out in 1995 for 2 months, and I can tell by the way the print is made that the guy broke his knee at some point.
In the last year.
In the last year.
Yeah.
And like, okay, they're all fucking scientists.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is like,
They can all drive any vehicle.
yeah, you can't tell them apart because they can all do everything.
Right. You got weak links. You got people that are
Yeah,
afraid
we have
to
four.
fly.
We have 3 Mad Dogs, 3 Faces,
Yeah.
3 BAs, and 3 Mad Dogs.
See, I don't. And three more Mad.
They also have dogs, and they're rabid. You forgot about that.
Oh, I'll bring up my next point about Hannibal.
He eats people's faces.
He eats people's faces. No, Hannibal was able to handcuff 2 rabid Rottweilers together in the dark.
How do you handcuff a dog? They can slip right out of it. They don't have thumbs.
We don't know. It was
Collars.
in the dark.
Collars.
So you should have said
he literally,
collars.
He MacGyvered A-teamed out of his handcuffs, stepped into the shadows, and then 2 dogs went in, and I thought he was going to murder those dogs. I thought
did
we were
too.
going to
Right, we're gonna have the gray situation, with
And it was the
with
very
bottles.
beginning of the movie, so
Yeah.
I thought I was about to be real sad.
I was about to start typing the gray, and then the dogs ran out handcuffed together.
well,
Okay, so he's gonna go fight Lucy Liu and Cameron Diaz in the dark, and they're gonna come out with 2 collars around their necks.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know how that
Drew
happened.
Barrymore can defeat, like, what, 8 guys
Dude.
with her hands tied in a chair? She's tied to a
were those
chair.
That was
in
a
the A-Team.
cool ass fight scene.
See, yeah, you don't have 3 Rampage Jacksons,
right.
which I feel like.
Oh well, Lucy Liu is it? We have one, and
We
it's
do.
Lucy Liu.
It's Lucy Liu.
Okay, so
Oh, we also get the Thin Man. To make 4.
damn
so
it.
Fuck you.
if you guys aren't aware, it's kind of like a joke or a meme at this point of the A-Team shooting the ground
Yeah.
in the show. Nobody ever really died on the show.
Right.
No one at all. And in the movie, they had no fucking problem killing anybody. Actually, BA Rampage, because there's a time jump. He took a vow not to kill anymore, and he got all like spiritual and like Gandhi
In 6 months.
in 6 months. Yeah. And yeah, at the end of the movie, he picks a dude up and slams him on his neck and kills him.
Yeah.
It was
a main
brutal.
character.
Do they take a moment to like sort of mourn that person? Like
No, what happened was Hannibal BA was quoting Gandhi to him, and then Hannibal threw back another Gandhi quote. That was something about like
and just like broke his fucking mind and
No.
made him question everything he had taught himself in 6 months.
yeah, you could say
yeah,
that.
pretty much.
He didn't like have like a freak out moment like screaming at the sky. He just shaved his head back into a mohawk.
Right.
Okay.
So that's how you knew that he was
Ready to
BA
kill.
again.
Right.
Damn.
But yeah, he literally just slammed a dude on his neck and killed him. It was brutal as
I
shit.
have the mohawk. I'm free to kill again.
So another cool thing about the A-Team, I don't know if you've ever seen Ocean's 11, but
I have.
in Ocean's 11, they would do their plan as they explain their plan. In this movie, they did that twice, and they always have cool displays to show their plan.
Oh yeah.
And so I
They
wrote
always
down,
have maps and like trucks and stuff. Not like Hot Wheels. You'd think because they have the power of wish that they just wish little like army men style like trucks
Right.
and cars into existence.
Well,
Because
that
where
was-
the fuck would you get those on an army base?
that was the first one. The second time, he used solo cups and balls.
Yeah,
and,
he did.
And flipped them around and did cool tricks. So we have that.
Yeah,
That's
because-
Charlie's
nothing.
Angels also
Why did you
narrates
even
their
say
stuff.
that, Butler? Hold on, Blair. What the fuck was that, Butler? Why? You were like, I took the time to write this down. I have to say it on the podcast. I have to.
It's to emphasize how masterful their tactical
Okay, so they're all huddled around their map, and then the fucking Charlie's Angels come in and snap all their necks because they're looking at a map.
Agreed.
No,
Boom.
They already planned for that.
They already planned
the
for
3
that.
steps ahead.
Then they
planned
looked
for
down
that.
at the map and realized that there was 4 dummies standing in front of them, and then the 18 breaks all their necks.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
Damn.
Because also, you want to say that everybody has their thing. The person that came up with the plan at the end was Face, not Hannibal.
Oh, so
And
your guy
Face-
that's good at planning isn't even planning shit. The good-looking guys do.
he let Face do it. He's like, Face, this is yours. And then Face is like, I'm not Hannibal. I'm not Hannibal.
I mean, Charlie's Angels is planning as a team, though. I think there's an advantage to not just being one person being responsible for all of this.
What I'm saying is, multiple people can plan.
Okay.
All right.
But guys, let's stop tiptoeing around. Who is the hottest Charlie's Angel? Joey, go.
It's Lucy Liu.
Blair, go.
the hottest or
Yes.
the best?
No, the hottest. We're talking about
Okay, because the hottest is Drew Barrymore.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Butler. Who's your hottest Charlie's Angel?
It's Drew Barrymore.
See, I'm torn because when I was younger, it was Def Drew Barrymore, and then I saw these movies and I was like, "Damn, it's Lucy Liu now."
No, what it is for me, and this is like, it's just superficial garbage. The way Drew Barrymore talks, and like, something bothers me about it.
She has the lisp. I mean,
Yeah, and just like, she has to like move her mouth a lot.
Lucy Liu
It
was just
throws
so
me
I bet in her contract she was like, "I'm not going to be dressed as a man."
That's true. She never has to look bad.
Yeah, no.
she's like
unfla-
Blade.
Yeah, basically, she
Yeah.
has blade powers.
Yeah, the
where-
other two are like undercover as men or like in ugly costumes at
Yeah.
some point or another.
Lucy Liu's always like the
Liu-
dominatrix or the
Yeah.
hot lady with the two guys. Yeah. Oh my god.
It's like Jessica Chastain. It's just like, you look at her and it's just like class.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I feel like with Lucy Liu.
Yeah, I guess I'm not into class.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, it was definitely
about
Drew
class.
Barrymore, especially in the pit stop worker outfit. Obviously,
Oh, I thought you were going to
Oh,
talk about
that blonde hair. And
Yeah.
her, oh my god, it zipped like down to her navel. Ugh.
I thought you were going to talk about the Nike scene.
no, I don't care.
Where
as
she's
much
probably clearly in like a tan morph suit.
right.
Yeah.
No, Lucy Liu changed my mind.
Now-
Now we have to switch and talk about who is the hottest A-Team member.
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
It's too easy because there's like, all right, there's the planner, the badass, the pilot, and the hot dude.
Right, exactly.
He's literally named Face.
I just wanted to be fair. If we're going to talk about how hot the ladies are, I just
Yeah.
wanted to, because Liam Neeson all day with that gray wig on.
How hot is Jessica Biel?
I totally forgot Jessica Biel was in the movie.
Yeah. So
What
so
the
did I.
fuck happened to Jessica Biel?
Yeah,
She
it's
probably
not-
just like became a mom and was like, "I'm out." That's
I
what
don't find her
happens to a
attractive,
lot
though,
of
if we're
women
doing this.
actresses. Like they become moms and there's like deuces.
I've made enough money. I'm good.
Like
Thanks.
Hillary Duff.
Yeah, Hillary Duff's out
You
the
know,
game.
no, she is like on a TV show right now.
Oh, is she really?
Yes, it's
She,
happening.
She just does them every once in a while.
It's
just to
it-
keep those bills.
It's on like
coming in.
AMC or something. I don't know where it
I
is.
follow
like
her on that
something-
Insta because I love Hillary Duff, and most of her like
fan.
stories and stuff are just her kids.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that's what she's doing.
Yeah.
she's like on TV now.
Oh, okay. But
With
yeah,
her
I think that Jessica Biel is probably doing that. She's just, and you know, Hollywood's such an asshole. Once you become like a 35-year-old woman, they're like, all right, you have to wait until you're fucking 60 to come back.
Unless you're Lucy Liu.
Right? Lucy Liu's almost fit. She's 49 right now. That's amazing.
So
Is she the one on like Elementary?
Yeah.
like
Yep.
the Sherlock kind of spin-off thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, Hollywood, you're a bitch. All right.
'Cause
I want a 40-year-old Jessica Alba in a movie. Where's she at?
'Cause
Nowhere. She's a mom.
Right.
she was in Sin City 2. Wah, wah.
What's that?
Yeah, no one saw that.
9 years
I
too
tried to
late.
watch it on
Right.
Netflix and I couldn't.
Yeah,
I was so excited for that movie until that movie came out.
Yeah.
but yeah, like because I thought like maybe this movie did bad, and so it kind of like ruins it. But it was like Liam Neeson, Sharlto Copley, Bradley Cooper, and John Hamm's career all survived.
Yep.
Right.
Shout out to
Yeah. it's-
the death of Rampage Jackson.
R.I.P. Yeah. Rampage Jackson and Jessica Biel are just sitting in a room waiting to be cast again.
Oh.
He's like, I actually tatted Pity and Fool on my hands.
I don't know why I committed this. I thought we were going to do a franchise of A-Team movies. They did 2 Charlie's Angels movies. Let's get another one.
I mean, technically, they set it up. It was like the beginning of their, like, what happens to them. They set it up for everything beyond this.
Yeah, they set it up basically for the TV show, where the narrator comes in. And it's just like, if you need, something.
Right. If you need someone to fucking kill people,
murdered and planned the shit out of. You need someone planned the shit out of.
Do you need your wedding planned?
So,
John Hannibal Smith or whatever his name is going to come in.
Liam Neeson's going to show up at your house and plan your wedding. Call the A-Team.
Face will be there to be an usher if you don't have that many friends.
All right, I'm pulling this back for a second, and I am going to say
B.A. Baracus is your bouncer, and of course, Shorto Copley will fly you in with a... He'll drive an ice cream truck through the fucking reception.
That'll be $150,000. Oh my god, that is so unprofessional.
You know what it is?
Yeah. Blair takes her medicine at 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say, it's Blair texting me.
She's talking shit about you guys. Man, I wish Butler came up with better shit to say. Man, Joey is bad.
Ouch.
Nick, you're really bombing.
Yeah, I'm just talking mad smack to him exclusively.
Be funnier. I can't believe you picked Lucy Liu over Drew Barrymore, you traitor.
Now, that's true. We're going to talk about that later.
I know.
But Charlie's Angels, if one of them did die, which is not going to happen because there's never any risk of any of them dying.
Right, obviously.
Something that you should know is that they are just replaced.
It's
true.
true.
Like, they even talk about in Full Throttle, like, we're not going to be angels forever. Who do you think's going to be the first one to go? So, A-Team is at a distinct disadvantage because A-Team is just these people.
Yeah,
if we kill them all, there is no A-Team. If you kill all Charlie's Angels, Charlie gets more angels.
Well, yeah, the Olsen twins are going to come in, and Eve, I believe, was the other one.
Yep.
But I'm
Who
pretty
remembers
sure
Eve?
Pretty
from
sure
the
we're
2000s?
defining this as those three, not
saying,
infinite
though.
number
Charlie's
of angels.
Angels, so I don't know what you want from me.
Charlie will still be there. There will still be a Bosley.
You guys wouldn't give me the Alice clones, okay?
We did, though, until the budget ran out.
Fine. In Power Rangers, they got killed and then they got recast.
You're right, sorry.
Get this
All
out
right.
of here.
All right, Blair.
It sounded good to
You
me.
tried, and I
did.
appreciated
Yeah.
it.
Good job
Okay,
shutting them down.
well, guys, let's talk about this fight for a second.
All right.
We've been going back and forth on the movies. I think that the government's like, we keep failing at catching the A-Team.
Yeah.
Let's call 3 hot women to take these boys in.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think that, Charlie calls them angels. Go. This is my Charlie impression. Angels. I need you to do some shit for me. Here, I got $1 billion, so buy whatever you need. Bill Murray's, he'll help you.
And then at that
Get the
moment,
A-Team.
At that moment, it zooms into a tiny little camera, and Hannibal's listening on the other side, already planning, just planning away.
And
Bradley Cooper's moving cups around.
Okay. Then, flash forward, they're making their plan. Pizza delivery guy. Oh, it's all 3 Charlie's Angels. But you guys don't know, because one of them is disguised as the pizza.
okay.
Nope.
So this is canon now.
They do that singing telegram thing.
They do,
a
they're
couple
like
times.
German maids or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call them, but German barmaidens.
Yeah.
Do a
so
singing
maybe
telegram.
the A-Team would be distracted by...
That's what I'm thinking. Face and Drew Barrymore are going to have to hook up at some point.
Well, Drew Barrymore always falls for the bad guy.
Yeah. But
They're
I'm
all
not...
bad guys.
But Face is a good guy.
Yeah,
Damn,
it's
I guess
probably
no
gonna
one's
be
having
B.A.
sex
Baracus,
then.
Or
I
everyone's
just-
having
bad
sex.
guy.
Or he's having sex with all of them
the hardcore guy.
separately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because Cameron Diaz and Lucy Liu both have BFs.
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore just had the Chad, Tom Green. Where did he go? I'm glad he's gone. I just want to know where he went.
He's on that boat.
But yeah, Drew Barrymore's always out hooking up with the good-looking bad boy. I'm not even saying they're bad; they're just bad boys. And I think that Bradley Cooper is a bad boy.
Yeah.
So they're going to
Tom-
stop in the middle of the fight to have sex at some point.
Absolutely.
He like
Green
makes
ever
out
good
with a
looking?
reporter after meeting her after like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. while they're stealing a video camera and a high-powered magnet, and
There's always plans happening.
stole her press badge and something else off of her as well.
See,
Well-
so I think you guys are going to have $1 billion worth of equipment, and it's just going to be ours.
Yeah.
Moments
Angels
later,
is in
we've
constant
acquired all of it,
communication?
turned it into something else.
Turns out they had the same plan, but they bought it all, and then they were just like the power of wish, and they just have it all.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
It
So
doesn't
here-
need to be a plan.
Here's what I'm kind of imagining happens. I think like you guys are like rolling up to the spot where this is going to go down.
Yeah.
And we're still like on a tanker, ship planning for like the next 6 days. Like,
We just have to outlast them.
right.
But I'm
We'll be
saying
there in a
We
minute.
have, we have to wait for them to go get food.
anyone that comes in contact with them could be at Charlie's Angels. They're gonna have to kill everybody.
Yeah.
That's
Any
not a
nuns
problem.
that are nearby, any ship welders,
Yep.
any men or women at all.
Yeah. Complete masters of disguise.
Is that Hannibal's plan? Kill everyone that comes near us for the next 6 days.
See, I think
Hey
you can do
man,
it.
yeah, he saw it. Except seeing that Lynch was the bad guy the whole time, until he like carpet bombed him with a.
But he
AC-130.
guessed it before it happened.
Yeah,
A little bit.
a little bit.
Right before.
Right before.
I'm just okay. So there's another thing I was thinking of. The Charlie's Angels. Not only do they know how to do everything, they know everything.
They do. Just an obscene, encyclopedic knowledge of life.
Right. Okay. So they're doing a dance in the second movie, like a sexy stripper dance with other girls on stage. When they learned that routine, they didn't. They just knew it.
Yeah.
When did it's all choreographed? When did they learn it?
No, they're in
also,
constant communication.
Side note, another thing, we're going to objectify these women one more time. Me and Blair were talking about this last night. They chose to have Cameron Diaz do all of the butt shaking
Why?
in both of
Why?
these movies.
Why?
And she
Why?
has the worst bottom of all of them. Blair, can you say it so I don't sound so sexist?
No, really. Okay, so
I thought you were
they
going to say
have
no,
her-
I won't.
They have her up on stage on Soul Train dancing to Baby Got Back. Baby's got no back. Like these other two women.
Does she have a baby back?
Yes. Good one, Joey. I loved it. Hey, can we audibly high five on this?
Oh, nice,
Oh,
nice,
ruined.
nice. Yeah,
Re-record it.
yeah, it's bad.
It's
There's no
It was
reason for it.
upsetting. It was like, okay, you guys did it in the first movie. I get it. She's your big star. In the second movie, or no, they do it multiple times in the first movie, and then still in the second
Yeah,
movie.
it opens with her like dancing in her underwear.
Yeah, and I'm
basically.
just like, fucking stop it.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I
it.
get that she's the fun ditzy one, but
she is.
just
No,
stop
the
doing so
idiot.
much butt shaking.
Right,
That's like
her
you could do
body
any
is
of the-
killer.
Yeah.
Like there's no reason to emphasize her butt when I feel like it's one of her worst features.
right.
They should have just green screened the mask version of Cameron Diaz into this movie.
Right, where we all agree she's the hottest in the mask.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so they're fighting. Cameron Diaz starts to shake her butt. They're very unimpressed.
BA punches her butt.
She gets butt
Nothing
punched.
happens. It's bone. It breaks his hand.
He's like, "No, fool! How could you do this?
I'm the
hand.
fool,
My
yeah.
full hand. I can only pity you now."
So are they like? Are we doing like a straight up fisticuffs?
I mean,
Or
No, I don't think Charlie's Angels would let it come to that.
see, I think you guys just think it's fisticuffs, but then we have this whole other plan.
Yeah, that's the
No,
plan.
no.
That's the plan.
We do not
We
go
also have a
in with
plan.
fisticuffs. We are no. There is a plan.
I think you
in
mean
place.
Charlie has a plan.
No,
No.
Charlie's the backing. Charlie's the money.
yeah, Charlie's not the plan guy.
No,
Okay.
that's
Dude,
really more
maybe
Bosley.
Charlie is Hannibal.
Bum, bum,
Joe, you just
bum.
ruined the finishing move.
I wanted to stop myself.
All right, Butler, how long have we been going for?
Oh, 46 minutes.
Okay. Well, I feel like we're in a good place to halt this conversation and come back
With a
And
plan.
You beat me to it. You literally beat me to it.
Because he was 2 steps ahead.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Just like Hannibal.
Blair, we've already lost.
No, I won't give up.
All right, we're not going to give up. We have $1 billion. You can plan all you want, but we have money. We're going to finish this. When we come back, let's take a break. All right, guys, we're back. We were just making a little plan of our own, and I love it when a podcast comes together like this. We were in Butler. We were outside, and there were maps everywhere.
Yeah.
There were little toys, and Joey was chomping on a huge cigar.
Yep.
I was looking good. Butler had a mohawk, and Blair was being insane.
Oh,
Sounds right.
all right. Yeah.
And we are the A-Team podcast.
No.
All right, let's finish this. We sort of begun it. I think we're sort of in the middle of this battle with the A-Team members sort of shooting at the ground.
Yeah.
And Charlie's Angels sort of Matrix-style dodging and defying gravity.
In
Yeah.
sexy outfits.
You got,
Obviously.
You get all the plans concluded. The plans are being
Implemented.
Right.
Yeah, we have, Murdoch just saying insane shit and just kind of...
The Earth is flat. I'm not going to vaccinate my child.
Just gonna say, don't vaccinate.
Invest in Bitcoin now. Yeah, he's saying all that kind of stuff. BA is just throwing furniture at the Angels,
He ran out of bullets, started throwing chairs.
Yeah, Face, he's
He's
trying to
finger gunning all over the place,
he's
looking
finger
good.
gunning like no
Quipping.
other. Yeah, he's quipping like you've never seen. And so the battle rages on. So many bullets hitting the ground. There's just shells everywhere. Murdoch's slipping on him. He's like a clown act. At this point, Drew Barrymore and Face are just making out in the corner.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Because Cameron Diaz and Lucy Liu are like, you're going to fall for the bad guy. And she's like, oh, is the hot one the bad guy? And they're like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
He always is in
He
the
always
Charlie's Angels
is,
movies.
right?
Yeah, then they're the A-Team. They don't want to beat up girls. They don't really want to beat up anyone. They want their amnesty. They want their lives back. They're Army Rangers.
Yeah.
So they're spouting to the Angels like we're frame, and then
Screaming.
both throwing stuff, just shouting that, and then you hear over the intercom, it's just like Angels. They're telling the truth. The A-Team was framed.
Oh, yeah. Bosley rolls up.
Yeah.
And he's like...
Oh yeah,
I'm just-
Bosley's there as well.
Yeah, I just got a message from Charlie.
Yeah.
Charlie's on the line.
Hold on, everybody. He's on this 2000 cell phone, Nokia.
Oh, it's not a speaker? I thought he just have a
Yeah, it's
speaker.
always a
Oh,
speaker.
you're right. He holds the speaker
Bernie
up.
Mac came up and he was like, Charlie sent me this carrier pigeon saying that the A-Team was framed. And he's like, Murdoch, is that you?
What?
And it turns out that Murdoch is not Mad Dog's last name. It's his first name.
Okay.
Can you guys guess what Murdoch's last name is?
I can't.
A-Team?
It's Bosley. Oh. He is the third Bosley brother in this weird
Bernie Mac's like,
lineage.
we locked your ass up 10 years ago,
You crazy ass.
but I love my brother.
Yeah, and that really takes down the walls. Besides the carrier pigeon with Charlie's message of these guys are innocent. And
The
Angels-
carrier pigeon's carrying a small speaker. He's carrying a pill by Dre or whatever.
Yeah, he's carrying a Dre pill because you got to get that product placement in these movies.
Yep.
How else do they make money? Yeah.
So you're saying like Bernie Mac retires and he's like, my brother's I don't like doing this shit.
Yeah, he embodies his Danny Glover. He's like, I'm too old for this shit because I'm actually dead.
Damn.
Oh.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Bernie Mac. Loved your show.
We were just saying that. I loved his show.
Yeah, it was a good show.
It was a good show.
But okay, so
But yeah, Charlie's Angels, they're moral high ground,
Yeah.
so they find out they're innocent.
And they literally love everyone with the last name Bosley. So I think they're
They do.
instantly just like, oh my God, Bosley.
Well, yeah, in unison, they all say, Bosley!
yeah, except Drew Barrymore is still making out in the corner with they might have
Sweet makeout noise.
How do you guys make
I think
out?
she was doing something else.
It's gotten really intense over there.
So yeah, they all sit down. You have Bosley with the speaker next to him, and fucking Face and and Drew Barrymore. What's her name? Dylan.
Dylan. They've run off.
Face and Dylan have run off.
Okay.
They're just
Yeah.
not in the scene anymore. And then it's Bernie Mac's gone. He pieced out. He might have caught a ride with Dylan and Face.
Yeah.
And
He's just like, this is some uncomfortable shit. She is having sex with that man in this car.
And I'm not driving.
yeah, so it's just BA and Murdoch and Natalie and Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. And
So wait. Are you saying that Charlie's Angels is now 2 women and a large black man that's afraid of flying?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
That makes a... Hey, I like that sort of silhouette a lot better now.
It's just them like on his shoulders, like he's like
Yeah.
holding them up, but they're still doing their poses.
I think that's what Charlie's Angels needed all along was a large black man.
Agreed.
Right.
Yeah, but
Mohawk.
you're probably asking, it's like, man, where's Hannibal? Where's Hannibal in
dude,
this whole thing?
I forgot about Hannibal. Where's Hannibal?
So they're sitting there, the girls leave the room, and it's just, Boz, the new Boz.
Oh yeah, so Natalie and Alex go back to their boyfriends, Luke Wilson and Joey from
Joey
Friends.
Fatone. Matt
Matt
LeBlanc.
LeBlanc, sorry.
LeBlanc,
Yeah, and then you just hear over the intercom, I love it when a plan comes together. And then smoke pours out of a cigar puff pours out of the intercom.
Wait, so he's Charlie now?
Oh yeah, dude.
Or was he Charlie the whole time?
No, here's
No,
what
he's Charlie
happened.
now.
Here's what happened. They're planning.
It's like a heist movie.
It is like a heist, and they heisted Charlie. What happened was they're sitting there, they're planning, and then Hannibal's power of wish came in. And so he didn't wish Charlie to him, he wished himself to Charlie.
Okay.
But he disguised himself exactly like Charlie. And he just fucking mind freaked Charlie. And he was just comatose. He was done.
Oh, okay.
He's
Charlie's
just an
out
old
the game.
man, had a heart attack.
Yeah, Charlie's pretty old. It's time for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, wait. So Hannibal is Charlie. He also has $1 billion now because he's talented, Mr. Ripley.
He's assumed his identity because he looks like him.
Can we retcon that that Hannibal was on a small boat and wished Charlie there and then beat him to death with an oar like in Talented Mr. Ripley?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
sure.
a long pause.
He Talented Mr. Ripley him.
But then he got the $1 billion and then used his power of wish to have $2 billion because he wanted to have more.
Because he's
the original
Jesus.
Charlie.
Yeah,
I
he
like
just
that-
multiplies stuff.
Yeah.
I like, he wasn't like infinite money, just double it.
Right. Just want twice as much.
And I guess at any time I can wish for more money.
So yeah, then the title screen comes up, and it says Charlie's Angels,
Charlie's Angel Team.
and then the RoboCop theme song as the
then-
credits roll.
And then credits roll, and then about halfway after all the important actors go by,
Yeah,
as they do, it comes into another scene, and it's a church. It's a really beautifully decorated church.
Okay, I'm visualizing this
Right.
very well, Butler.
Lots
Thank
of
you.
people sitting in the crowd. A lot of guys with guns on one side. Yeah,
Okay.
like
All right.
military rangers, and
some
then it
Power
goes.
Rangers.
It goes to the back of the church, and who is it? It's Dylan. And she's in a full wedding dress.
Okay.
And then it goes to the front of the church. I mean, I don't know how it's like panning there, but you
Okay.
you see it. You're visualizing it.
I
cam.
am.
Right. And it's Face.
Okay.
He's just up there,
Okay.
ready to receive his new wife.
Yeah,
Okay, so they get up there, they exchange their vows.
It's beautiful.
It's all beautiful. And then after they kiss, Face takes off his face mask. It's
Oh.
the Thin Man. It's Crispin Glover. No. And she's like, you know what? I'm okay with this because they had a makeout sesh in Full Throttle.
yeah.
God, what's the age difference there
Between
Crispin Glover and
and
Drew Barrymore?
Significant.
I'm gonna say 16 years.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say 60. I was just like,
No.
what are you talking
And
about?
then they go back to his black castle.
Here's
Fade
my
back to
antique
credits.
medical equipment.
Yeah. While he says, you may now kiss the bride. He rips his mask off. It's the Thin Man. They kiss. He rips out some of her hair.
Right.
And like, yeah,
And she just laughs.
He
goes,
sniffs,
"Oh."
and while she's doing that,
you.
he screams because that's what he does
Yeah,
in
it's
those
true.
movies. I forgot that. He sniffs stuff and then fucking screams.
Like whales.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and it turns out Face is dead because because the Thin Man wanted to marry Drew Barrymore. And someone had to have a
sicked his
face
rats
on
on
so
him.
that was fucking complicated, but I guess it was all part of the plan.
I love it when a plan comes together.
And this plan did come together. So the A-Team lost because they're dissolved, but also Charlie's Angels lost because they now own Charlie's Angels. Hannibal's Angel Team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
So who won? Wait.
Charlie's Angels won.
Right.
Yeah, it's basically like a corporate takeover, like MIB versus
All right.
Yakuza. But like more secretive.
Yeah, it's a merger.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to this episode of Very Real Tournament. It's been an absolute blast having my wife here.
My wife.
My wife.
There you go.
Had to do it again, yeah.
Yeah. I have to right a wrong. I said it without saying it Borat style, so it's been a pleasure having here. Anything you want to plug? We're having guests plug things.
Oh, gosh, no.
Our baby?
Yeah, Quinn.
Yeah.
Quinn Sandra Potter. I'm just here to plug her. She's perfect.
Yeah, check out our FBs for pics. Check out my Insta.
pics.
Actually, my FB's private. Check out my Insta.
Yeah.
I got a very good picture of her holding on to some bread.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
that
precious.
was adorable.
Yeah, Joey's got some good pics. That uncle life. So yeah, and maybe one day she'll be on the podcast when we do this
Maybe
because
one
we're gonna
day.
do this podcast for the next 20 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
You're
guys
welcome.
are locked in. So
Zach got out. Once
Damn.
Zach left,
That was
we had
the
to
last
sign, we had to
he
sign a
breached his contract. Zach is
in prison.
getting sued by me right now.
Right.
So if you want to leave, you can. I'll just sue you.
All right.
So yes, if you want to hear more of our episodes, check us out at our website vrtcast.com or SoundCloud, Stitcher,
iTunes.
YouTube, if you want to.
YouTube, if you feel it. If you're feeling like ingesting your podcast on a very different medium. You can also follow us on Instagram, VRTcast. Follow us on Twitter. I'm trying to work on our Twitter game. But we have like 8 followers, and we're... What is this? Episode 18 or something? Please. We're not good at Twitter. But if you don't like that, you can email us at Gmail. vrtcast@gmail.com.
And go like our Facebook page.
Yes, like our Facebook page, like, subscribe, rate, review on iTunes. We'd very much appreciate it. It would be very nice.
How many times have you done Borat on this podcast?
I don't know. I'm going to keep doing it, though, because it's funny every time.
And topical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
So
that movie
current.
12 years old now?
Yeah.
Sacha Baron Cohen doesn't even remember that fucking movie anymore. All right, guys. Let's get right out of here. It's been a blast. I'm Nick Potter.
I'm Joey Potter.
I'm Blair Potter.
I'm Butler Carter.
And it hasn't just been real. It's been a very real.